I held the paper in my hands, an affidavit. I had written with too many words, and all I needed was my daughter's gift of making it concise. But before I even asked, fear rose inside me. Fear of her reaction, fear of being rejected by someone I love most. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Light Beneath Layers, a journey of knowing thyself. My relationship with my two daughters is rooted in love and respect. We are like a tripod, three legs holding one another steady. Without one, the whole structure collapses. And from a soul perspective, I believe we chose each other long before this life, for growth, for learning, and for healing. But choosing each other does not mean it is always easy. My younger daughter and I mirror each other the most. We share similar personalities, similar sensitivities, and as I now see, similar emotional wounds. And when wounds meet wounds, the reaction is almost predictable. She withdraws into silence when hurt. I do the same. Yet when she becomes quiet, I feel deeply unsettled, even though I do the exact same thing. It is as if we are both holding mirrors, reflecting the same wound back and forth. So that day on January 2nd, 2021, I wanted to ask her for help. I had written an affidavit too long and wordy, and I needed her gift of making words concise. She's phenomenal at that, but asking her was not simple for me. I carried with me past experiences, moments where I felt she disliked when I asked her to do something. So I created a belief. No matter when I ask or how gently I speak, she will not like it. I convinced myself that she would see me as pushy or loud or demanding. In truth, my request was wrapped in love. But in my mind, I already prepared for rejection. Now, looking back now in 2025, I can see more clearly. She simply does not enjoy household work. That is not her nature. She thrives in art, in outdoor tasks, in mowing the lawn or watering plants, in creative spaces where her soul feels alive. It was never about love or respect or care. It was about preference, about personality, about her own patterns. But at that time, I did not see it this way. In my heart, when a loved one refused my request, it meant something much heavier. I believed that if someone truly loved me, they would help me without hesitation. Because that was how I loved. My love language was giving without being asked, physical, emotional, and financial. So when that energy did not come back to me in the way I expected, it cut me deeply. I felt unloved, I felt uncared for, I felt unseen. When my daughter agreed to help, but did it with visible reluctance, it hurt me even more. Her words might say, I will do it, but her tone carried something else. It landed heavy in my heart. I would rather not have the help at all than to feel that burdened energy. But I stayed silent, swallowing my truth to avoid making her more upset. Later, when I shared this with my coach, I cried like a child because underneath the frustration was a wound much deeper. My coach helped me see something I had missed. She told me her reaction is not about love. It is about her own patterns when she is asked to do something. That hit me hard. The pain rose in my throat as if my body itself was holding the truth I had long denied. It was never about her not loving me. It was about me holding expectations. It was me equating help with love. It was about me giving endlessly and hoping to receive in the same language. And it was about her simply being herself. This moment taught me something profound. Love wears many languages. Mine was action, hers was different. And the more I tied love to expectation, the more pain I created for myself. I share this story because perhaps you too have felt unloved when someone did not meet your request. Perhaps you too carry the belief that if you loved me, you would do this for me. But love is not always visible in action. Sometimes love is simply presence. Sometimes it is laughter. Sometimes it is in the unspoken bond that needs no proof. So here is what I remind myself. My daughters and I are still that tripod. We may clash, we may trigger each other, we may fall silent, but our love remains intact. We choose one another for this very reason, to be mirrors, to challenge, to grow, to heal. And maybe that is what true family is. Not the absence of pain, but the presence of lessons that lead us closer to love. And beautiful souls, I upload new healing stories every Monday to Thursday. Come back tomorrow and let us heal together one story at a time.